Hi guys. So here she is. She's back from the vet today. Picked her up this morning. She seems okay. We're just waiting for the results of her scan. But the vet said she had no trouble there and she seemed okay. She's been treated for mites because she had quite a few mites on her. So that's been treated. This tank's been treated. Yeah, she seems perky. She seems a lot more alert. You know, when you look at the eyes, really, you want the eyes to be very alert. And yeah, she seems to be okay. Seems to be making a bit of a comeback. So when I first brought her back, I think the journey did her head in a bit, you know, because it's winter, it was cold. I got her back here, the tank was warm, but when she first come back, she spent the entire time down this end in the water, and at that point there wasn't a heat bulb up there, so it was freezing. So I had to sit in here most of the night with that heater. I set it up here, blowing that way, and I took her out of the water and put her on this log and moved the heater back so the heater was just blowing on her. Then she started tongue flicking and coming to life a bit. So I don't think, if I hadn't have done that, I don't think she would have made it. I think the journey was a bit too much for her, being winter and stuff. But she's here, she's looking better, she's been treated, she's been wormed, and yeah, only time will tell. But I'm quite confident in her making a bit of a comeback. It's all these folds I don't like. You don't want to see the folds. I mean, it's all right when they've just had a big feed and then did a big poo. You know, you might see a few folds, but when the folds are there constantly, you don't really want those folds there. And you look at the back of the hips and the legs, and you know, you want that wrist of the tail here. You know, you want that part of the tail to be nice and thick, nice and fat. Yeah, so, but she's okay. I mean, she's getting about, she's doing her bits and bobs. So yeah, this is just a short video update on her. So we'll see once I get the report back and the results. So, but she's eating. I gave her earlier on, I gave her some shrimp. She doesn't eat in front of me. I left them on this log here and she's eating them. So, well, I think so. I don't think she's knocked them off. They're gone. So yeah, there we go. There she is. Cheers, guys. And here we are, back in here. Got the Aki out. She's out today, which is nice. She's really inquisitive. If I open this, look at her behaviour. She might bite me. No, she's not bitey. Just very inquisitive. But yeah, she's made a nice tunnel down there. She goes in there at night time. But yeah, she seems happy. You like the camera? Oh, she spotted my finger holding the camera. No, you're not nipping my finger. So yeah, so she's good. And then we got Loaf and Tabitha. I think he's finally given up on trying to have a go on her. So it's nice that she's actually out bathing. Normally he's on her, you know, chasing her and trying to bite her and stuff. So hopefully, fingers crossed, that's the end of it. For now. I think I'm still going to separate them though, you know, so yeah, but they're happy. Chameleons, There, oh, there's one right at the back. I'm not sure if you guys can see it. I can just see her body there. She's very heavily pregnant, that one. She's fat. And there's another one there on the log. There. And I don't know where the third one is. The third one is the one that's laid. So, yeah. Basilisks, I don't know what they're doing. I can't see them in their usual spot. Well, I don't know, but the grass is growing lovely in there. Look at that. Really happy with that. And we got the day geckos. There's one there. I don't know where the other one is. The other one's dotted off somewhere. I think this one laid eggs, because I found one egg down here, and I think the rest are in this log. I'm just going to leave on and let them hatch naturally in there. If they hatch, they hatch. If they don't, they don't. It just means I have to rip this whole viv apart to try and find them. But yeah, one of the males. He's looking good. We've got the panther chameleon in there. He's just looking at us. You can see his face. That's Kuzo. He's an old boy though, really old boy. I don't know where this... Oh, there he is, up there. Having a bask under the UV. And this one, having a bit of a bask under the heat. His UV comes tomorrow. It was supposed to come today, but his UV comes tomorrow. I have been rotating him and him between the UV, so he is getting UV. I won't let him go days without it. The tortoise, she's, I don't know where, oh, she's going to be in the hide. She's eating all her curly kale nearly. Lovely. So happy. These guys, they've ripped their curly kale out. God, I did a poo pick yesterday. God, these guys are like poo machines. So, but they're all looking really good. Considering when I got them, they were, I think they were 3 weeks old. So they're looking hunky-dory. And the newborns, they're all feeding really well, shedding really well. Everyone's doing what they're supposed to be doing. So really happy with this lot. Homebred by our male and female. So everything's looking well. And this is the other, the bottom of the other viv. I'm going to put a glass door, you know, a panel door on here with a glass frame. And inside, you can't really see. Yeah, there we go. There's Morio worms in here. I've got them breeding. Yeah, inside, I'm going to build this into like a separation enclosure for Loaf and Tabitha. So I'll build a nest box in here, I think, in the future. The very near future, I'll build a nest box in here. And then I'll have a trap door on here. So when she comes in here, there'll be, I'll put UV and lighting up here, but when she comes in here, I can put the trap door down to stop Loaf getting in. And she's got the privacy of laying her eggs and feeding and stuff like that in here with a basking spot. So I think that'll be pretty cool. Yeah. And I can also open it out for the entire time. So Loaf can go in there, you know, pre-breeding and stuff. You know, they can have, I mean, that's another 4.5 foot added on to what, they're 11 foot. So they can have that as well. But then I can also separate them when she comes in here to lay eggs or whatnot. So I think that's a better idea, because the other shed where the water monitor is, that's going to be turned into a bugs and rodent breeding facility. Oh, here we go. Yeah, Loaf's on her now. He's trying to have his way. She just darted across the tank, ran away from him, but he's going the other way, so maybe she's not so interested. Well, she's not interested, I can tell you that. She's running away. But yeah. So I will have to, I'll probably start that tomorrow. I've got the glass there to make the door. I've got plenty of timber. So go for it now, Tabitha, run. Run, he's coming. He's coming, run. He's coming, there he is. Yeah, anyway, I'm going to end the video there. This is just a catch-up video. I've done nothing with the water monitor enclosure yet. Tomorrow is the day, because I got the day to do it. There she goes, she's running, and he's chasing. Yeah, he wants to breed with her, and she doesn't want to. So, a bit like me and my wife. That's what our kitchen looks like on a Wednesday night. Just running around, chasing her. She's having none of it. But yeah, I will get in here tomorrow. I'll probably build that shelf in there tomorrow and build the frame for the pond to sit on. Drill a hole. The pond will take 2 minutes to set up. It's just a pump and a water bowl, basically. Yeah, and that's pretty much it. I need to treat that wall. Now I've airtighted it, stop it letting in so much draft. I mean, on this side of the door, it's really hot, like stupid hot. When I come in here, I can feel the cold in here. So I need to get, like I said before, I'll have a ceramics here. Maybe not even ceramics. I might even put one of those oil-filled shed heaters across here and just have it continuously on all the time, because they're self-thermostated, so I could have that continuously on up here, just providing heat constantly. Then obviously she'll have her basking over here with another UV bulb midway. Yeah, and I think that might do her. And then in the summer I can obviously just turn the shed heater off and just leave the basking bulbs going. If she needs to bask, she can bask, and, you know, should be all right. So yeah, it's all coming together nicely. So I'm hoping to have this done by the end of the week, and then my reptile room is complete. Anything I'm going to add in here will be ready-made stuff, you know, like this Vivid Exotic tank and the Exoterras, you know, because all these chameleons, they're not going to be here for too much longer, and the day geckos. So all these tanks will be used for babies, you know, basilisk babies, when these guys decide to lay, all that sort of thing. And hatchings, you know, the chameleon hatchlings will go in here, you know, you got to separate them. So yeah, look at these guys, I think they're being fed. So, but yeah, feeding day is on Wednesday for the big guys. So they had a treat last feed, which was a bit of chicken. This time it's just going to be bugs. They'll have a mixture of dubia roaches and locusts just all jumping around in there. So yeah, these guys will have their bug day. I'll do it separately though, because, you know, they're really thick. If a bug's hanging out of, say, Tabitha's mouth, Loaf will put her whole head in his mouth to try and feed. So I'll have to bring her out here and feed her out here, and he can feed in there. So yeah, there we go, guys. Just a bit of a catch-up video. You know, if anyone has two female and a male Aki, or a male Aki and one female, whatever, going about that size, you can see the size, that's one of those 150 watt bulbs. So about that size to go in here and live with her, that would be great if anyone can hit me up. I'm looking at, about, if you look at your hand, about the size of your hand, you know. So she's probably about 7 inches in total, 8 inches maybe. And we'll see. Yeah, let me know. Hit me up. Cheers, guys, and I'll see you on the flip side.